The audit of NDOT focused on stockroom purchases and management. Among the findings, that NDOT has weak controls over equipment stockpiles and a lack of documentation to track purchases. That has led to $25 million in discrepancies, according to the audit. In one case, 41 tire invoices totaling $25,000 were simply not accounted for in NDOT's tracking system. Auditors also found an NDOT employee used a fake name, Johnny Appleseed, to sign for materials without being tracked. The report also found up to $20,000 of unauthorized vehicle modifications at an NDOT maintenance shop, including window tinting, installation of low-profile tires, and lowering of a vehicle. All examples of wasteful spending, according to the report, and viewers we spoke with agree.
It doesn't sit well. I think that it's a waste of our money. I think it's a waste of our time.
Any kind of government waste is kind of BS, in my opinion. It can be used for a lot better things.
But the misuse of state tax dollars doesn't end there. Auditors also found a vehicle assigned to the NDOT Director's Office was used almost entirely for personal use in 2023. The audit found an increase of 8,000 miles driven and nearly 375 gallons of additional fuel purchased that year for that particular vehicle.
That's really what that came down to.
It was the same year that Tracy Larkin took over as director, but NDOT will not say who it was that drove that car.
You are actually who drew me to read the full audit.
Nevada Assemblywoman Jill Dickman, who sits on the committee that oversees transportation, says the audit raises a lot of questions in her mind about who's managing our tax dollars. How concerned do you think the public should be about what's happening at NDOT?
If this is just a small fraction, which it probably is, I think they should be very concerned. They found large dollar amount discrepancies.
No one at NDOT was willing to speak on camera for this story. The agency's director, Tracy Larkin, insisted during a recent legislative hearing that changes are being made to address any shortcomings identified in the audit, including better tracking of parts and equipment and ensuring that no one uses a state vehicle for personal use.
There are regular meetings going on to, again, ensure that the processes are in place.
NDOT is now required to file a 60-day action plan and then a 6-month report to show that the agency is making changes to better track your tax dollars. Every dollar should be tracked, according to Dickman.
Are we not always short of money? What could we be doing with all this money?